Welcome back to Positive Horizons Coaching. Today we're going to explore why May is one of the most powerful months to reset. Not with pressure, but with a real presence. So being present in the moment is really important to fully understand what your mind and what your body is trying to tell you. It's that real moment to think about what's happening. May is a month full of energy. You'll see that in nature, and it's the month where spring really deepens. There's a feeling of renewal, of rebirth. The days are brighter in general, sometimes, and that offers a real sense of possibility. The environment even around you feels more spacious and more alive. It's a month that offers you space and a time to pause and perhaps begin again. It invites more clarity and a feeling of calm, and with a gentle momentum to shift, which is ideal if you feel you're not in the right place at the moment. That seasonal shift that's happening in May, it's because we're no longer in the heaviness of winter, but yet we're not in the intensity of summer. So it really is a threshold, or if you like, a bridge to the next phase in your year, but maybe the next phase in your life. It's a perfect moment to pause and choose the direction you want to go into. As I said, understanding what your mind and your body is telling you, it's that real moment to listen. If you think about, a lot of people talk about January resets, but January resets are often fueled by pressure. So you have the understanding or the anticipation of making resolutions. But let's face it, most of us don't stick to our resolutions that we make. So then that feels like a failure, and it makes you start the year feeling quite down or quite reflective on, oh, it's another thing that's gone wrong. So it's important to understand that. Reevaluating your work, your life, or your relationship situation is also what people tend to do in January. It's that moment after the holiday period where everyone's been involved or on top of each other, and you start thinking, this isn't for me, I don't feel right. But that's actually quite unhealthy. The other thing people do is they make comparisons with others, how their life looks, and it may not be real. It may not be actually a reflection of what's going on in that person's life. They're just portraying it in a different way. So this is a really unhealthy comparison that you need to be aware of. Now, May resets, they're fueled by awareness. So you've had the first 4 months to consider what's happening with your mind, your body, what's going on around you, what you may want to change, what you want to continue with. So you really do have a sense of feeling, I know what's working for me now, but I also know what's not working for me. So what needs to shift or change? Am I ready to make a shift or a change? If you think about May being the month you realign, but I want to realign with intention. So I'm making the choices to make those changes, and this is my intention. This is the direction I want to go into. Making those healthier and better informed choices for your life that suit you and not necessarily are what other people expect. It has to sit well with you and how you want to live your life and how you balance that. Now, in a few weeks, we'll talk about balance as well, but this is a moment to really try and set the intention of what balance looks like for you. The other thing that happens in May, there is more daylight. So that brings more clarity, more energy. As I said, if you think about what's happening with nature, that energy is showing. The plants are coming to life, the animals are all new animals are arriving, to put it politely. So you've got that real sort of extra energy that's coming. You've also got more emotional space because the days are longer and brighter. You should be able to find the capacity to give yourself more emotional space, and really being tuned into your mind and your body, that emotional space becomes more relevant. this really makes May a powerful time. It's that time to reconnect with yourself and to create change that actually lasts. So if you like, May is an invitation. May is an invitation to reset, but gently, not to change the world, not to change everything about you. It's just that moment to make a slight change, a slight change or a shift in direction, to realign with you what actually matters. And maybe to step into the next season with a little bit more clarity and a more of a feeling of ease and comfort with yourself. So if you're ready for a fresh start, if that's what your mind and your body is telling you, this is the moment. This is the moment to start thinking, what do I want to change? And am I ready for that change? And this is the intention I'm going to take. I'm going to be posting later this week a reset meditation, which you may find useful. Sometimes it's good to have something to really help you set your intentions. And even better than that, it's a moment just for yourself. And it's so important to give you that gift, giving your gift to yourself of a moment just for you. So as I say, I'll be doing that later on in this week. I hope you found that interesting and useful, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.